dilemma for most of the clients who are in setting up of projects on EPC or EPCM basis is how to select a good manpower outsourcing agency who can supply us engineers on contract basis and where engineers will remain till end of completion of project. Hi, my name is Bhagia. I am from Kushal Engineers. We are into the business line of supply of engineers for setting up of core sector projects handled by EPC, EPCM or even engineering consulting firms. Very senior person with an EPC organization, he asked me on what basis I should select the right manpower outsourcing agency who can give me engineers throughout the duration of project as and when we need to complete the project and to match with our manpower schedule. I said I will give you my impartial view based on my experience. Number one is the agency project managers should be able to understand the technical requirements of job profile. Then another is they should be able to identify appropriate profiles to match clients' technical requirements. They must be experienced in handling technical manpower requirements for setting up of projects. They must be able to add technical value in choosing right talent. What I mean is, if they give 3 resumes for a particular role, a client should at least like 2 resumes and after interviewing should finalize 1 out of that. That saves a lot of time for clients. Otherwise, there are agencies who will just dump 10 or 20 resumes against each role and client won't like a single one. It's a huge waste of time for clients. Next point would be to consider the success ratio should be very high. Same thing, what I said earlier, from the number of resumes submitted, success ratio has to be at least 70-80%. Then they must adopt innovative policies to retain engineers till completion of projects. Like in our case, we follow very innovative methods, but very transparent methods. Like we retain some portion of engineer's salary with a clause that whenever they want to leave, they must give a proper notice period. If they don't follow notice period clause, they are going to lose this retention amount. So once that clause is there, it is a very fair business and engineers understand. Most of them do give a proper notice while leaving. Another point would be they must be able to provide quick replacement as and when their engineer leaves site. For this, you need experienced agency who has, a good data bank and backup plan for every post which they have already fulfilled, so that if any of their engineer leaves, they are ready to replace that engineer with another suitable engineer. That really shows how an agency is able to handle this business as a project management team, not simply as a manpower supply. They should be highly concerned about the effects on project if the manpower suddenly decide to leave. Next point, which is again an important point, is that they should have most reliable track record of having served EPC or EPCM or engineering consultancy firms for project hiring. What I mean to say, if they have handled something for government clients or something for not so important project, it should not be counted as a good experience. They should have worked with very renowned MNC clients for setting up of projects. Now, another point which is worth considering is they should have experience of having handled similar industry requirements of engineers, which means like we consider ourselves very good for all the infrastructure projects, core sector projects like steel, power, refinery, oil and gas, onshore, offshore, petrochemical, fertilizer, or even cement plants, RMC, dairy, food, pharma, FMCG projects, etc. Most important point to consider should be that they should have a team of trained recruiters. I mean, average age of the recruiter in their organization should be minimum 3 to 4 years. Not that recruiters are joining and leaving after 6 months, another recruiter comes, then they are not really trained to handle this type of project requirements. They must be issuing employment offers to engineers. Some of the agencies don't even do that, surprising. They must be paying timely salaries to all the engineers. Like in our case, we pay on 4th or latest on 7th, depending on the timesheet received. They must be issuing salary slips to engineers. Now, these are small points, but very important. Because many agencies do not follow this. Then they must be fulfilling all the statutory compliances of government on time. They must be able to provide comfort to employees after their joining, which is they must be making periodic calls to engineer after his joining the site, so that if there are any small issues or grievances, it can be quickly addressed to retain engineers. Because we have seen many failures happen during the first week of joining. The engineers go with certain expectation. After they land up at site, and if they don't find the things in order, they leave without even giving chance or without even hearing anybody's suggestions. So they must be having a single point contact in the office, so that any grievances which may occur over the execution of project, engineers can contact and the issues gets resolved very, very quickly, maybe on the same day or within 24 hours. Then final point is, there should be definitely a reference check by clients to check whether whatever references they have provided, what they speak about these people. References can be of engineers and references can be of reputed MNC clients. Both sides we should check to understand what is the reputation of manpower supply agency. These are some of the suggestions regarding selection of suitable agency for the hiring of engineers for projects. Thank you so much.